On this week's episode, San Diego Comic-Con. And here are your hosts, Bill and Reese.
Hey there guys, and welcome to Gaming Buzz, where the best beer in the world is the ones with alcohol in it.
I don't know, I think I tried No Duels once, and then I thought it was a Heineken.
How was that Zima?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What's up guys, welcome to Gaming Buzz. I am Reese, to my left is Bill, and it's been a good minute, dude.
It's been a while, we've had a lot going on.
We had a lot going on, so we took some time off, life's been changing, we'll get into that, and what's buzzing with us.
Thing,
yeah, I think the what's buzzing with us is actually it's gonna be pretty, at least for me. I had some shit going on. But guys, welcome back to Gaming Buzz, where this week's episode, it's funny, we're a gaming and drinking podcast, and we've never did an episode dedicated to drinking.
About it.
Yeah, we just get drunk while recording, and that's kind of
we kind of just reminisce on the shows where we got really drunk.
Oh yeah. So for this week's episode, we're actually going to do our top 3 favorite beers, which this is cool. I'm interested, and I was thinking about it, like eventually we could do like our top 3 favorite IPAs or our top 3 favorite blah 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 blah. You know, so we're doing just our top 3 favorite beers right now in today's episode. But before I get any further, William,
because since we just pre-opened it, I'm curious what we got. I'm pretty sure you like this one.
In the variety pack.
The Scottish Stout. I'm pretty sure you like that.
It's a stout. I'll take it.
The Kronenberg Blanc. I like that.
Okay. I have one of those in my fridge at home.
Double dry hopped India Pale Ale.
Okay.
6.1. That's interesting. Alright. Founder's Porter.
And there it is. Pass it down.
Allagash Black Belgian style stout. Jeez.
Pass it down.
Yards Pale Ale.
I've been on vacation since last Friday. We're recording on Sunday.
Punk IPA.
I already started drinking today. I opened my breakfast with Irish coffee.
Stroganator. Come to me.
Yeah. So we got some good beers lined up. I got this Nitro Belhaven Black Scottish Stout. We got the Founder's Porter. We got the Allagash Black over here.
Allagash does have a lot of good beers.
Yeah, Allagash has some good beers. So yeah, guys, we got some good beers. And we have a lot of news to talk about. It's actually kind of funny because it's not really even a lot of news, it's just a lot of news from one thing. Before we get into that, let's do the what's buzzing with you first. Let's get that out of the way. So Bill, I will ask you first. What is buzzing with you? What's been going on?
My girlfriend's in the process of moving in.
So you didn't even tell me.
Yeah, I forgot to even tell you that.
Oh.
Yeah, she just wants to get out of Ewing, and she's finding a lot more support at my house and all that. And I'm officially dating a Spartan, but I'm waiting.
Did she kick you into a pit of despair?
No, not yet. I'm hesitant about the Master Chief cosplay. We might save that for Halloween. I don't know. Or John Spartan. I'm waiting to go home and she has the 3 seashells. I have no idea. She really does tell me that's not what any of that meant, but I saw a couple movies. So
Bill's girlfriend Jordan just flew out to Cali and
she loved it. Well, she loved it and hated it. She went, everything's so expensive.
Her first Spartanry, so yeah.
And she killed it in an hour and a half. I think the fastest time was 45 minutes. I went, it's your first one.
Oh yeah, that's badass. You know how many people go there and how many people don't even finish?
Yeah.
You know, like that, like the fact that she went out there, made a goal, did it, and knocked it out is fucking phenomenal within itself.
Getting that text that she did it, I was the happiest I've been. It was such a weight off my shoulders.
That's awesome.
So I was nervous. Whoa. Did you just open Pandora's box of beer? What the fuck was that? That's a sassy beer right there.
Keep talking.
Do you want to try just punching the rest of the can so all the air comes out? Ooh.
I saw that happen.
There's another can that's always like that, but it always feels like, I think it's the
It's the Young's Double Chocolate Nitro.
No, it's another Scottish stout. I think it's Belhaven. It's not Belhaven Black. It's all the foreign ones have that.
Sorry about that, guys. I just opened up a nitro beer and I like the fizz everywhere, but it's very delicious. Also,
aren't those supposed to be served like warm? Well, you're the barman.
So stouts, especially English style stouts, they're usually served at a little bit cooler than room temperature.
Okay.
So this is why it's a little fizzy, but it's okay. Got a Scottish style stout. It's smooth, deep, and distinctive. So is what it says on the can.
Sounds a lot like you.
Yes. Indeed. Dude, but that's awesome though, man. I'm super proud of her, man. I'm very, very proud of her. That's really badass.
First thing, right when I picked her up from the airport, I was like, I want to see the medal. As soon as we got outside, I saw it. And I was
she wasn't wearing it. Like, she was like,
she's not a very happy traveler, and San Diego airport was apparently just a pain in the fucking ass.
Oh, so she was in San Diego. It wasn't like SoCal. She wasn't in LA or anything like that.
Yeah, they went and explored San Diego. She did hiking. She went, why do people do this out here? There's poisonous snakes. There's no trees. This isn't hiking. Went, well, that's kind of what you signed up for.
Yes, when you go from the northeast to the west, north or northwest. Wow. Yeah, that too. I can't.
And I took her out for tacos yesterday. I was like, did these even compare to California? She went, fuck no. They're on their game out there.
Yeah, I will say the Mexican cuisine in Cali was fucking on point. I've only been to LA, so I can't.
I think I was in San Diego when I was a lot younger, but I don't remember the tacos that much. I tried to get her to bring me Del Taco, but she could not find one.
Oh, there's no Del Tacos where she was at. I had Del Taco. It was awesome. Del Taco was like clean Taco Bell, but like I kind of like Taco Bell better because it's greasy and dirty.
It's like clean Taco Bell, but it's still better than Chipotle.
Yeah.
And cheaper.
But
sir, what's been wrong with you and your player 2?
So, what's been buzzing with me, actually, a lot of cool shit's been happening in my life. Everything with my fiance is going very great. We're getting closer and closer to the wedding date. We're figuring shit out. We're planning the bachelor party, which, Bill, you will be there.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, but outside of me and my relationship, my life has been changing a lot. So, guys, I actually just recently quit my day job. This just gave my time in. I didn't burn the bridge. We were still all good friends. I like everyone there.
That's why I try to tell people, is like, just because you're quitting, don't just be a dick on your way out.
No.
Don't half bacon.
No, yeah, I didn't fuck you, you're cool when I'm out. I didn't do that. I actually gave him 4 weeks of time to the manager there, so I knew it would take a while for them to replace me. But I just accepted a role as the bar manager at Broken Goblet Brewing. So, yeah.
You told me this before we took our little break, and I was just like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially with the new location and all that, you're
it's nuts, man. The fact that, like, so I've been a bartender at Broken Goblet since the doors opened 5 years ago, and I also worked my day job, so I always had 2 jobs. The fact now that I can work one job, make an amazing amount of money, and also not have to deal with the stress of my day job is great. Like, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. A lot of people
5 years. It seems like so much longer.
I know. Everyone's been so congratulatory, and everyone's been like very, very nice and very like dude, you deserve this. You earned it, and it's been an amazing feeling.
That's why I was even leaving. Jordan's like, tell Reese I said congratulations. I'm pretty sure Reese can keep telling you congratulations.
Yes, straight up. No, so good things are happening all around.
Yes,
good things are happening all around. So. Now we got to do what's with you. Let's bring in the news, and I say there's a lot of news because we haven't recorded since Comic-Con. Comic-Con went down, and I think Comic-Con happened like the weekend after our last time we recorded.
Yes.
And we had to take some time off, so we are going to take the time now to address all the cool shit that happened at Comic-Con. And when I say all this cool shit,
MarvelCon.
Yeah, when I say all the cool shit, I just mean all the shit Marvel did, because Marvel kind of shut Comic-Con down.
Yeah.
There is so much that's going on in the next the next stage in 2 years for Marvel. So Phase 4 is being ushered in by May 1st of next year with the Black Widow film.
Yes. But also, before we do this, I saw something and I want to see how you feel about it.
Please.
Currently, now all the Marvel movies will take place in 2023, all because of the blip.
Okay,
so all the movies in the future. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
I don't know.
I like it. Fuck with the timeline. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Especially now when you have multiverses that are going to be coming into play, which we'll talk about later. But later, they've done so much good in the last 10.5 years that I'm literally, whatever you guys are doing, keep it going. Like,
I kind of hope the Russos come back to direct, even though they said they were done after Endgame.
Even if they'll be done, they'll be producers or they'll be consultants. They've done so much.
It's just going to be Disney with the money bag. Like, you sure?
Sure you want to leave? It's like what happened with Natalie Portman. We'll talk about that.
Yes, we will.
Talk about that. So, initially, like I said, starting the first thing that's going to be happening in Phase 4 is going to be the Black Widow film that's coming out in May, which
takes place between
Infinity War and Civil War.
Or Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah, that's it. No, Infinity War and Endgame. I'm sorry.
Oh, does it?
Or maybe maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You're right. Infinity War, Civil War. You're right.
So we were all wrong before when we thought it was going to be in the 80s, and we were finally going to see Budapest. So I guess we were wrong.
Yeah. I still am holding out to see Budapest. I'm still holding out to see the Shield movie that I always talk about. But this should be pretty badass because it's going to take place during that period of time. And I had a friend that had a big theory. So we've learned so far that 1, this is taking place in that timeline. 2, David Harbour Chief Hopper from Stranger Things will be a star in this film.
Yes.
And, which I'm all on board because David Harbour's the fucking man.
I haven't watched Hellboy on our break. I enjoyed it.
I heard he was not the problem with that movie.
No, there was other problems.
But also, we also know what the villain's going to be, and the villain is going to be Taskmaster. For anyone out there who's not familiar with Taskmaster, from comic books, by plays some video games, in the last PlayStation 4 Spider-Man release, Taskmaster is an antagonist for a series of missions. Taskmaster has the ability to copy your physical movements.
Yep.
And he will be the villain in this film, and I'm super stoked on seeing that.
I'm glad they're going to use him on the big screen, because the rumor was, before Daredevil went away, instead of
Bullseye.
Yeah, it was going to be Taskmaster, but I'm still super mad that Daredevil's gone because the Bullseye season was incredible.
Yeah.
Besides the final fight scene, which just seemed phoned in.
I'm still holding out that they will bring Vincent D'Onofrio back for Wilson Fisk.
Oh,
He's, in my opinion, outside over Thanos, over Ultron, over Killmonger. So
Except we missed.
He's the best villain.
They brought back the guy who played Jarvis on Agent Carter for Endgame.
Yes, they did.
Jarvis, so there's hope.
There is hope. Yeah, so I'm super stoked with the Black Widow movie. I'm glad to know that it's taking place on that timeline because honestly, Black Widow's dead. Yeah. Natasha's dead, and I'm glad they're not going to try and wash that. Or I hope they aren't. And if they do, and they do some multiverse shit, cool, good for them. But some deaths should be permanent, so I'm okay with her being dead, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with her in her standalone film.
Now let's just clarify what we mean by it. We're not happy she's dead. She was a great character, but you kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
Just how much they were focused on her. Because I even went back and watched it over the break. Oh, still just such a good
movie. I haven't watched Endgame in its entirety in a while. I've seen it like 4 times at this point, but I haven't watched it.
Well, I did see the one deleted scene where everyone kind of kneels after Tony's scene.
Yeah. I didn't watch any deleted scenes yet.
I kind of just went, that should have stayed in. Because that would have made everyone cry.
Which, speaking of Endgame, let's just real quick, Endgame has finally surpassed Avatar as the #1 grossing worldwide film of all time. I knew it was happening. I knew it was a matter of time.
I didn't think it was going to.
You know what's funny? They still haven't beaten Force Awakens for domestic.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they still have not beat Force Awakens for domestic. I think it'll happen in probably a couple months. But yeah,
Spider-Man rose up pretty damn quick.
Yeah,
that already went over $1 billion.
There's been $3 billion releases from Marvel this year. Captain Marvel, Endgame, and Spider-Man all made over $1 billion worldwide, and DCEU fanboys are crying
Aquaman
tears.
Made.
No, Aquaman made $1 billion worldwide. It did worldwide.
It just came on HBO. I kind of just went, do I want to do this again?
No, you don't. You don't want to put yourself through that. But yeah, so we got Black Widow. That's happening May 1st. Then we're going to start talking about, like, I have the whole timeline. I'm going to start talking about Disney Plus, the new streaming service by Disney, who obviously everyone knows. Oh, I'm buying it.
Especially for what you posted, the bundle with Hulu.
But that's $12.99. Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus for $12.99. How are you not going to buy that?
Yeah, really.
You know? So
that's still cheaper than Netflix.
We got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming fall of 2020.
Well, technically it's not Falcon anymore.
He's Cap, but I mean
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, sure.
You know, I actually had to go back. We're going to keep going back to Endgame. I really didn't think that was Chris Evans at the end.
Oh no,
I had to go back and see that they CGI'd. I went, who did they find?
That looks like an old Chris Evans. That was like me with.
This is seamless.
That was me with Rogue One when with Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm like, is Grand Moff Tarkin's son look just like him? Like who is this?
That's how he went from all jacked to just super skinny. I kind of just went, that's not Chris Evans.
Yeah.
But I went back and it did, and I still stick with my theory. He told Bucky what was going to happen. That's why even in the scene, Bucky turns around, looks right at the bench, and goes, "Sam."
That's not a bad call. I don't know if he told Bucky he knows what happens, but I think Bucky just knew. I think Bucky just knew.
Well, even when he picks up the shield, Bucky just goes, "Yeah, we talked about it."
Yeah, so it's all good. No worries.
I got an arm. You got a shield.
So we got Falcon, Winter Soldier, fall 2020, and then the next big feature release in November 6th of 2020, we have The Eternals. Which
they announced the cast. I didn't really look at them all.
Angelina Jolie, the black guy from something, and someone from Salma Hayek, and another person from something, and
I don't know. That might be their bummer movie. I don't know.
I'm not putting a lot of faith in this movie being great because they've already came out and said that this will be a singular film. There will not be sequels for it, and I think this is just going to be. I think this is going to be a movie. I think this is what I think Marvel's going to do. I think they already announced that young Thanos is going to be in it. So Thanos is actually a child of the Eternals, but not the Earth Eternals, or maybe he's a child of the Earth Eternals and not the world Eternals, because that's the problem. There's Eternals for every planet, and there's Eternals of the universe. And I think this movie is going to be Eternals of the universe, and they're going to make Thanos a part of that. They're going to change that storyline up, which I'm okay with, because that's what happens in movies. They change storylines to make movies make sense.
I feel like this is them trying to redo the Inhumans, which failed.
Yes.
I didn't even try.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It kind of looked cool with the giant dog, but then it kept going into all the aspects. I don't care.
So I'm gonna see this like I see every Marvel movie. I don't really have a lot of weight on it. Millie Bobby Brown's gonna be in it. 11 from Stranger Things.
It still isn't gonna be an opening night. It's gonna be an opening weekend probably.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be cool. I think we need young Thanos. I think they're also, because he's not actually
backlash on that.
He's actually not a child of the Eternals, but I think they're gonna. This is just me being hopeful. I'm hoping or thinking that Galactus is going to be tied into this.
Yes, because there is the rumor that Thanos awoke Galactus by destroying the stone.
Yeah, and then the Eternals. I mean, it's not actually Galactus's true backstory, but it would make sense in the MCU to make Galactus part of the Eternals.
This is probably just because he was so good on the show. I hope they pick Dockery Montgomery from Stranger Things for young Thanos.
Really?
He feels like he could be a young Josh Brolin. Honestly, maybe.
I can see that. I'm not gonna lie to you, and we'll talk about it a little bit later. But a lot of people are on the Billy bandwagon, Darce Mockery, and I don't think he's all that great.
Did you finish the last season?
Yeah, totally.
I know the shower. There's
He's not a bad actor. I feel like a lot of people are just giving him like, oh, he was so great, he was this. I'm like, really though? Was he? Like,
no, it wasn't mind-blowing.
Thor to me, like, is he though? Like, is he that great?
He wasn't mind-blowing, but that one scene, I kind of just went, damn, you're going for this.
Yeah. So Eternals is coming out in November of 2020. Then the next full feature release is going to be February 12th of 2021. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
I believe I just saw they're trying to have Jackie Chan play Zheng Chu.
Okay, his mentor, yeah.
Which I just went, well, apparently it's already in talks for it. I just went, that'll be a good comeback for you.
Oh, 100%.
Because Rush Hour 4 isn't happening anytime soon.
No.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Hopefully. Bad Boys 3 is going to be happening soon. I'm excited for that.
That too, yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Gotta wait for that trailer.
But yeah, no, I'm personally excited to get a proper screen portrayal of the Mandarin. The Mandarin is Iron Man's greatest nemesis, and we got shortchanged.
By
Shane Black.
No.
But Ben Kingsley.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I don't blame Ben Kingsley. I blame Shane Black. He was the director of the film. When I heard Ben Kingsley got signed on to be the Mandarin, I'm like, oh, my God, he's an amazing actor. This is perfect casting. And then come to find out, Iron Man 3, it was completely a farce. But then they retconned it with the one-shot film they did afterwards and said Mandarin is still out there. It's not just a fake Mandarin. So this movie's going to bring the real Mandarin in. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with seeing where they're going to go with that.
They got two big ones to get to.
100%. Then the next thing is going to be a Disney Plus, another streaming service, spring of 2021, WandaVision. Now, WandaVision is the one that takes place between Infinity War and
Civil War.
And it's going to lead up to Infinity War and Endgame. This is going to who knows? This is going to lead up to the next thing that comes out is the feature film Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness,
which is going to be Marvel's very first horror movie.
Very first horror movie. We already know that Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch, is going to be casted. She's going to be a main character side by side, and I think this is great because we're going to finally start to see. We started saw it in Endgame, where we're really going to see the true powers of Wanda and what her abilities really mean. And I feel like working alongside Doctor Strange, he will be able to open up areas of her abilities that she hasn't really tapped into yet. And this is the first time on paper that Marvel is addressing the multiverse.
Yes.
It's literally called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So we know for a fact going into this, we will see elements of the multiverse of what's happening. And that will be a lot of information of what's going to be bleeding into Phase 5 at that point and where we're going with that. Super stoked on that. We had the Loki Disney Plus show. I think it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
It's already been said that it's going to be taking place, in that timeline, like right after the battle for New York, and he's going to be jumping around with multiverse, stealing things from certain people. Like it's supposed to be a heist show. Like I'm excited for that. That's really cool. And then we got the What If animated series, which is going to be summer of 2021. And we've got an announcement that Marvel Zombies will be a part of the What If series.
Yeah, because you have Zombie Captain America right behind the M in the Marvel logo.
Yeah, so it's really cool because the What If and What If, for those who don't know, is like more or less like the Twilight Zone of Marvel. Like each comic book of What If is just a different random story. What if the Punisher had the Venom symbiote? What if like it's always like crazy like scenarios? So it's animated. They also said that they are going to be reaching out and getting all of the actors for these characters in the MCU to do the voice acting for their animated counterparts. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
I'm on board for that. After What If, we also have in fall 2021 Disney Plus series Hawkeye. I don't know the timeline of the Hawkeye series. I don't remember. But I mean,
it's probably gonna be him and his daughter though.
Yeah, she's involved.
Yes,
she's involved. That I did hear. And then last but not least, from Hall H at Comic-Con, Thor: Love and Thunder, Thor 4.
I'm also slightly disappointed that Guardians was not on this list.
So Guardians is being held back, at least by Marvel, because Gunn is working on Suicide Squad reboot.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that.
I'm just like, we saw Endgame. You know, at the end of Endgame, you know Thor ends up with the Guardians.
Yeah.
And then you hear Thor 4, and Thor 4, we heard the storyline is going to be taking place in the new Mighty Thor comics, where Jane Foster takes up the mantle of Thor. I'm okay with seeing that. I'm just like, so where's Chris Hemsworth fit into this? Like, Thor, his Thor is on the Benatar with the rest of the Guardians at the end of Endgame. How is he going to fit into this Thor 4 movie before a Guardians 3 comes out? So I'm very curious to see how they're going to make that work.
Just the way that footage was shown, it was like Taika Waititi was the one who seemed like
which Waititi, the director of Ragnarok, is back for Thor 4, which is a great choice because he's amazing.
Yes. And Korg.
Yeah, and Korg. And Meek.
Oh yeah, he did do Meek too. I just hope it's just as funny as it is. It already has that 80s logo, which I love. But it's one of those ones you gotta wait a while to see.
So yeah, Marvel kind of like stole the show.
I mean, you saw other news, but it wasn't really anything much.
Let's get some of the other notes for Comic-Con. We got a full trailer of The Witcher, the Netflix series starring Henry Cavill. Looks badass. Like, when I heard that Henry Cavill got signed on for it, I was really excited. And then they did that little screen test, little like teaser, and I'm like, it doesn't look all that good. And then I saw this trailer, and I was like, holy shit, this looks fantastic. Super excited about that. Got to talk about It 2, It Chapter 2's trailer
That's
release.
not that far away.
James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain.
Yes. Bill
Hader looking really good. Rick and Morty season 4. And they also announced 3 more seasons. So 3 more seasons of Rick and Morty, but season 4 is going to be coming out soon. In some comic book news, other than Marvel, Superman Red Son's getting the animated treatment, which is the story of Superman, but instead of landing in Middle America, Kansas, he lands in Russia.
Oh, okay.
Cold War Russia. And it was actually a very interesting comic. It's got a lot of rave reviews. So on board for that. Batman Hush dropped.
Yes.
People hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. They said it strays a lot from the comic, which is a shame. We also some more movie news. We got Terminator Dark Fate, more footage, more information. We know that I'm gonna see it. I won't necessarily see it opening day. It might be a Fire Stick watch, but I want to see it. Linda Hamilton's back. I'm all in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got news that Edward Furlong is going to be back in Dark Fate. That happened at Comic-Con. Ed Furlong is going to be back as John Connor, and it supposedly looks good. And this came actually after Comic-Con, but there's no way we can address it. So I'm only a 2 trailer drop.
I feel like they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
Totally all in. All the gang's back. We brought in some new characters. I love the little like mirror thing at the end.
Yes, I was about to mention.
Luke Wilson
and
Jesse Eisenberg, or Thomas Callahan from Silicon Valley is like the Jesse Eisenberg of that group. I can only imagine who the mirror of Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin's going to be. I'm excited to find that.
Actually, I am too.
I think they should get Lindsay Lohan.
Oh.
I think that would be such a great cameo.
Yeah.
Like, how funny would that be?
And I think, did we mention the Jay and Silent Bob reboot?
We did not. What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts?
I'm for it.
You're
Kevin
for it?
Smith, it looks hilarious.
I think it looks really fucking cheesy. I think it looks bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It has its cheating. I think it's gonna be bad. Well,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna laugh.
Because it's like Kevin Smith's first return to comedy because he's been doing all that serious shit for the longest time. So I don't know. I guess we just gotta wait and see.
I'll see it. I'm a Kevin Smith big fan. I'll see it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really overly excited.
It doesn't look like his best work, but looks like it's gonna have some laughs to it.
Yeah, I mean we'll watch that. But one thing that I did skip over because of some cool comic book news that this wasn't even attached to Comic-Con, came out a little bit afterwards. If Crisis on Infinite Earths is happening.
No, the Fallout Fund.
Is happening on the CW. So,
yes.
So, Crisis on Infinite Earths was an 80s comic arc in DC where it was their way of retconning and collapsing the multiverse that was starting to get out of hand. It was starting to get all over the place. So they did Crisis on Infinite Earths to try and like scope it back down. And that Crisis on Infinite Earths brought through all the different multiverses of things that were going on in DC. So we already know that we're getting on top of the Superman that's already a part of the Arrowverse that's on Supergirl. Yes. We're getting Tom Welling from Smallville.
Yes. Which is odd enough because me and my girlfriend are currently watching him on Lucifer, and he does not look like he's in shape for.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Like he's still big, but he's got the gut now. But,
okay. So we got Tom Welling. We have rumors of Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor on Smallville, coming back.
Oh, that's right. This is all CW owned. That's right.
And then the biggest news rumor, or not even news rumor. So it's
Kristen Crook's not dead. Is that what it is?
It's a fact. I love Lana Lang. She was a great character. It's a fact that Kevin Conroy got signed back to play an old Bruce Wayne, and then a fan image came out of him sitting there with Ace, his dog, and a picture of Terry from Batman Beyond's costume in the background. I am super stoked on that. I give it no shits about the CW Arrowverse, but you bring Batman Beyond into the fold and like tying that in, I'm there for it. So
let's do this just for other people who don't really know who the fuck Kevin Conroy is.
Oh.
This is mainly what I know him from because I didn't watch that much Batman as a kid growing up. Kill me now. He is the voice of Batman in all the Arkham games. Yes. I believe it's all of them.
All of them.
No, he didn't take a break for one because Hamill did.
Maybe he might not have did Origins, but he did all the main ones. He did Asylum, he did City, and he did Night.
Yeah, and just fucking nails it.
Nails it.
Yeah, him and Hamill's chemistry is just fantastic.
Conroy is, in my opinion, the definitive Batman. The depiction of the Batman that we got in the Batman Enemy series and the voice that he provided for those years that's the definitive media portrayal of the comic book character Batman, in my opinion.
Actually, I believe it was said that he voiced the Joker in the Telltale game, I believe.
Well, and also Mark Hamill also just got attached to the Arrowverse too. They're really going all out. They're going
prankster.
They're going all out, and I'm here for it. And I don't watch any of those shows, and I'm here for it.
I think I was telling you when it came out, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay attention to this shit again. And it just got out.
For our final bit of news, also coming from the quote-unquote DCEU, is not actually part of the EU, is supposed to be standalone. The Joker film starring Joaquin Phoenix is getting rave reviews.
I need another trailer. Like, seriously, I need another trailer.
I liked the first trailer, and I'm on board for it, and now hearing that so many people are saying, like, this is a groundbreaking moment in cinematography and film, I'm like, okay, cool, like, sign me up. I'm there for it.
That's going to be an opening weekend. Again, not opening night, because...
Yeah, maybe not opening night, but opening week. That's something I'm going to see for a fact. I'll probably end up having to go on Honestly Nerds and yell at Ray because he likes DC.
The more he talks, the more I'm nervous to have him on here.
Can't wait for that. We're definitely going to do that Gaming Buzz versus Honestly Nerds episode. They actually they have buzzers like for quiz things, so it's gonna be fun.
I'm picturing in my head how this is gonna go. Anyway.
Oh man. So, but yeah, no, Comic-Con totally took over the news.
See why we said MarvelCon?
Yeah. Other than that, other than the trailers that dropped, I mean, there's not really much video game news. We're waiting for Call of Duty Modern Warfare to release October 26th. There's a beta that's been coming out for that.
I'm trying to remember even any other movie trailers that really popped up. There was The Walking Dead where Rick Grimes coming back. Apparently.
Yeah, who cares?
My girlfriend.
Rick Games is coming back. Yeah, Walking Dead. Fucking Walking Dead.
Oh, and The Walking Dead ended. We didn't even mention that. The comic book series just ran away.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They didn't say why. They just went, this is our last episode.
I did not know that. That's wild. Well, yeah, but guys, the news was pretty important for many Marvel fans out there. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about what happened at Comic-Con. We're going to get out of your hair real quick. We're going to take a few moments, and then make sure you check out the next part of the video, which we're going to be doing our top 3 beers of all time. Thank you so much.
I mean, we're still going to talk about nerd shit, but... You okay there?
I'm good. I mean, my foot hurts.
Oh. Maybe you're putting it down so much right now.
I know. My foot hurts from sticking it up the ass of the man for too long.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to use your hand. But you don't know how puppets work.
Or my tongue.
You can find us online at www.gamingbuzz, Twitter at GamingBuzz, or Facebook.com/GamingBuzz. Special thanks to a multitude of breweries and viewers like you. And don't forget to check out RNS Podcast and Black Mirror Reflections.